Guys, I'm gonna make this super quick because I'm getting ready to meet the husband for lunch at Whole Foods this afternoon, so pretty soon. But I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips that I'm going to be sharing in my upcoming and my current group. I'm calling it the Summer Shred Program because I've got some amazing people on my team that have shared some amazing things. So I have been blessed with some great information and insight into helping people shred some extra belly fat and kind of lean out in time for summer. And many people have their workout regimen, and maybe they're eating well and they're still struggling with kind of that layer that they just can't seem to get that ab definition that they're hoping for. They know the muscles are there, but they're not showing through. And there's a big part of that is your diet and what you eat and how you eat it and when. So that's something that I'm going to be coaching, like I said, my current group and my upcoming group on. So I wanted to share with you a couple of basic tips and things that you can kind of implement now if that's something that you're hoping to attain, because I think most people this time of year, they start to freak out because summer is upon us and the weather's getting nicer and people are going to be going on vacations or going to the lake. I'm going to be in a bathing suit. You're going to be at a wedding or in a wedding or graduation, all those things, and people are just kind of looking for ways to slim down and lean out. So thanks for jumping on, and I'll get right to it because like I said, I'm kind of short on time, guys. But one thing that I swear by that I have every day, sometimes twice a day, is an apple cider vinegar drink. And there's lots of different variations on this. I actually have this big jug that I got from Costco. But you want to make sure that is the one with the mother. It'll say right on the label. I don't know if you can see that. It says right on there, the mother, which is basically the good stuff that you want to make sure that's in your cider vinegar. I make a mixture in a water bottle like this, and then I shake it up, and then I have this in the morning. I'll have 8 to 10 ounces, and then sometimes before bed I'll have another dose. You can also dilute it heavily, and this is diluted too, and sip on it throughout the day. It's kind of up to you, your personal preference, but my combination is probably about a third of this water bottle with the vinegar, and then the rest of it with distilled water. And then I add to that lemon juice, plenty of lemon juice, as much as you can get out of maybe about a half of a lemon. And also I use a little bit of honey. Honey has some really good benefits to it, but you don't need too much of it. It just kind of helps cut some of the vinegar taste. The other thing that helps with that is I like to add cinnamon, and I've shared this before. I like the Ceylon, I think is how it's pronounced, cinnamon, not just the regular cinnamon. There's a difference, and this is supposed to be more beneficial for your health. So I recommend this, but obviously regular cinnamon would work, but for flavor, this has a great flavor, and I found this at Whole Foods here in our local Whole Foods. The other thing that has great benefits to your digestion and overall health and helping with that belly fat is cayenne pepper. And I like spicy, so I will add quite a bit of this to my cider vinegar drink, but again, it's your personal preference when it comes to some of these things. But that's a great way to start your day and end your day because of the natural probiotics in this. It helps your body metabolize food better, and lots of great benefits to apple cider vinegar, and I can share more information on that. Another great drink combination that you can have, and I've shared a video on how to make this, and I'll try and see if I can find that and share it again with you guys, is with ginger, lemon, and cayenne pepper. And there's different ways to make that. The way that I made it, I believe I blended all of that with some diluted water, or some water to dilute it, and that again, that was something that you sip on throughout the day. There's variations on that recipe as well, but again, the benefits of the ginger and the cayenne pepper and the lemon are going to be something that will benefit you and get you kind of get your metabolism going, and that's what you want when you're trying to shed pounds and or just kind of slim down. 2 more tips. That was kind of the first tip, is just having something like that in your daily regimen to start off your day and to have throughout the day to help your body stay metabolizing your foods and therefore keeping you lean. The foods that you want to eat is the big part of what's going to help you. And so I recommend also adding plenty of veggies. Don't skip your veggies. Some people are not big fans of veggies, and maybe you'll eat a salad and then you feel that's sufficient. I just recommend that you make sure that you are getting plenty of vegetables, and if you do opt for a salad, just make sure that you're not adding all those extra calories with dressings and seeds and nuts and cheese and all those things, and add a protein to your salad. Always have a protein with your salad, whether it's grilled chicken or grilled fish, Stay away from fried and, you know, the heavily seasoned or salted meats. You just want to make sure that it's a good lean protein, and then your salad is going to be a better option for you. A great vegetable to add is asparagus. And if you don't like asparagus, maybe you should give it a try. Find some different ways to make it. Hey, thanks guys for jumping on. Asparagus is so good for you, and it's a natural diuretic, so it helps your body flush out toxins, and it's going to benefit in shredding and leaning out. So apple cider vinegar is my first go-to recommendation. Second is to up your veggies and try asparagus. Asparagus is so good for you. So many health benefits to just eating it, you know, on a daily basis if you can, or at least, you know, a few times a week. So having asparagus and making sure that you're not eliminating protein or afraid to eat protein. Protein is so beneficial for muscle definition and for building muscle. And if you're trying to work out and lean out, you're going to need protein. So making sure that you're getting plenty of good protein is a great additional option for you, or recommendation for you. And finally, I think maybe I'm giving 4 tips, but regardless, don't skip your good fats. I think people are still hung up on low fat, low calorie, lean, you know, those lean cuisine meals are still out there. There's still lots of things that you know, boast that they're low fat and low calorie. Don't be so caught up in those numbers. Eat your good fat, but eat good fat. And the one that I recommend the most is avocado. So avocado in my shake, avocado sometimes with my eggs, avocado, you know, when we make guacamole, it's just avocado and tomatoes. I don't add a lot of extra stuff to it. Avocado is so good for you. So don't skip the good fat, you guys. Eat your fats, eat the good fats. Don't be afraid of it. So those are my tips. Apple cider vinegar or the cayenne pepper, ginger, lemon combination that I'll share later on today. And cayenne pepper, even if you season with cayenne pepper, it's got some great health benefits to you. Eating your protein and eating your asparagus. So those are my tips, guys. Hopefully those are helpful. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I hope to continue my little video series here of tips, and I am so excited for this shred program because I haven't actually done this program. I'm working on getting the program put together for my group, and this afternoon I'm going to be sharing my plan for the week starting next week for them that we're all going to be implementing, so that my birthday's in less than 18 days. So, you know, my goal is to kind of have, you know, up until then I'm going to be working on this, because who doesn't want to look good on their birthday? And that's kind of every year I do this, so it's kind of, I want to take people along for the ride. So if this is something that you're interested in, certainly don't hesitate to reach out, but share this video, save it if it's something you want to reference to back. These tips are super helpful, especially if this is something that you're hoping to accomplish before summer. Take care, guys. Thanks again for listening.